Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. Here at Be Real with D Real, we try to listen to the requests of our fellow subscribers, and a lot of you guys have been requesting a bunch of different stories with regard to T'Challa, Wakanda, Black Panther in general. So you might get quite a few videos in the next couple of days in that regard. So if that ain't what you want, you better start telling me what you want, because all I've been hearing is, can we get this? Can we get that? T'Challa, Killmonger, Nakia. Speaking of Nakia, that is exactly who we're going to be focused on today. Now, before we get off into what we're going to get off into with regard to Ms. Nakia, I need y'all to do what you always do for me. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page. All right. Now, in Wakanda Forever, as well as Black Panther, we have seen a version of Nakia that is not only a former Dora Milaje, but also a war dog. And also T'Challa's jump off and baby mama. That's what she is currently in the MCU. That wasn't all. I mean, some of that is accurate, but some of it isn't. Yes, she is a former Dora Milaje in 616 continuity, but no, she never becomes a war dog. You know why? Because war dogs traditionally are male. They're deep cover operatives, but those ain't war dogs. They're deep cover operatives. Okay. But let's not get two writers' versions of this blended. We ain't gonna talk about John Ridley. We ain't talking about that. Okay, we're gonna talk about just Christopher Priest run, which is the man who is mainly responsible for bringing us Dora Milaje and things of that nature. But I can show you better than I can tell you. Let's go all the way back. All the way back to this comic right here. November 1998. The very first Christopher Priest Black Panther issue. Now, I got to give y'all this right here. You will be hard pressed to find a cooler, doper looking fly ass picture of T'Challa. Yes, that is T'Challa right there in that picture with the sunglasses on at night, flanked by, wait for it, on the left, that's a Koyak. What? On the right, that's Nakia. Now, don't look nothing like their movie counterparts, do they? First of all, they got hair or very impressive wigs. But as you can see, that's how they rocking it right now. They ain't bald head chicks. Right? Right? Okay. So this is what you're dealing with right here. Now, see, when there's problems, you see how they're handling it. That's what Dora Milaje do. Take care of the light work. That's basically what their jobs are. They are brides in training traditionally. And bear in mind, these are not adult women. Okay, they're in their late teens. Okay, because if you go deeper into the Christopher Priest mythos, you will see that the Dora Milaje had been around the palace training and doing all kinds of things like that since they were young girls. Okay, this is Nakia. Now, is she T'Challa's consort? Is she T'Challa's woman? No. This is the kind of stuff that Dora Milaje did. You know what I'm saying? And by that gigantic behemoth that is tossing people all over the place, that is Zuri. Huh? Zuri. Not just speared and killed by Killmonger, at least not in this instance. Zuri does meet a grisly fate, but not like he did in the movie. So reading is fundamental if you're trying to get a rudimentary understanding. I just have the question, why? Why did Nakia go from this? Well, you know what? Let's just continue to break it down and we'll get to that point. Now we're going to flip on over to Black Panther #3. Okay, now in Black Panther #3, there are some Mephisto shenanigans going on. Okay, so this is T'Challa. So T'Challa as a child is sitting before who? Who is that right there? Who is that in that picture? That's his daddy. That T'Chaka. That's T'Chaka. Yeah. Certainly does have a different look than he did in the comics and the movies. I mean, other comics. Christopher Priest's depiction of T'Chaka's, while being traditional, it still has a little bit of advanced technology to it, as you can see the Hatut Zarase there in the back. This, of course, with that grin on his face, is none other than Ulysses Claw. So we continue to have these illusions, these life illusions / memories, whatever you want to call it. We know that Mephisto is a manipulator and he does things to put people in compromised positions. In this particular case, because Claw is the man who kills his father, and T'Challa knows that, but this is still a weird mind game that Mephisto is playing with him. You have to bear that in mind. So there's this issue with this child who was supposed to have been murdered, but yeah, weird, huh? What is Mephisto trying to get out of T'Challa with all of this? And what in the hell does this have to do with Nakia? Yeah, I know. I know that's exactly what you're saying. Okay, there we got T'Challa. I'm sorry. We got T'Chaka laying there in his kingly casket. There's Hunter crying because that is his adoptive daddy. Of course he's going to cry. And then there's T'Challa, of course, shedding his tears. Meanwhile, trying to program him. Again, Mephisto. We know how Mephisto does. We've seen this scenario time and time again with people like Spider-Man, with people like the Silver Surfer. I'm going to mess with your mind. And that's what he's doing. Now we go back to T'Challa's college days, okay, where he was messing with Nikki. That's Everett Ross's girl. Well, it later on became Everett Ross's girl and then his ex. But as you can see, she's quite happy with the swirl. And I know that's just like, does T'Challa lose cool points for this, y'all? Does T'Challa lose cool points for this? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. And then, of course, there he is with the Fantastic Four. And again, with his run in the Avengers, this is John Buscema run, because that's when Hawkeye was Goliath. That they had a pretty powerful roster. And here he is now with Monica Lynn. And I think this is where we were trying to get to. He wants to smash with Monica because that's his girl. You know what I'm saying? This is pre-marriage to Aurora. So Monica is the focus in his life as far as a love interest, but they're kind of on the outs right now. But as you can see, T'Challa's perfectly cool with getting back with her. And they are kissing. Or are they kissing? Yeah. T'Challa's kissing somebody. But it ain't Monica. Dun, dun. Kissing Nakia. And look at that look on Nakia's face. Nakia like, what? Don't stop. Don't stop. What's going on? Don't stop. But T'Challa does not regard her in that sense. And she's like, what's the matter? Did I not please you? Was that not good to you? But you know, T'Challa's like, nah, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this right here. Right here. Now, all that being as it may, let's skip to Black Panther number 11. And here in Black Panther number 11, we see T'Challa, Everett Ross, Nakia, and Monica Lynn in a skycraft. And as you can see, Achibe has began his shenanigans. FYI, this guy will make a great bad guy for T'Challa in a movie sense, because that he's basically the Joker to T'Challa's Batman. He's just crazy. He just wants to cause chaos and problems. And listen to how he's talking. Oh, look like the fun police has arrived. And he got a little puppet. You see, now he would be a great villain for T'Challa, but not what we here for. Now, leave it to some women to have a conversation like this during a firefight. No way. Look, kid, turn this bucket around. I ain't signed up for this. He loves me. That's Nakia. Because he kissed her under the influence of Mephisto. That's where her brain is now. He loves me. Yeah. And T'Challa loves lots of kids. See how see how Monica's reacting to you, a child, girl. He ain't in love with you. He wasn't supposed to be kissing you in the first place. Wonder how that would pan out in Wakanda forever. Anywho, no. He loved me as a man loves a woman, as a husband loves a wife. What Monica tell her? 4 words, Brandy. Lay off the crack. You are a child to T'Challa, and you're never going to catch up. Not that I care, mind you, but hold that skirt down, girlfriend. Nakia's response to that, as you can see, with her gritting her teeth, she ain't liking that. So her response is, B, kick rocks. Literally ejected Monica Lynn out of the aircraft. That's not very nice. Later on, in issue 13, we have a reckoning about what happened to Monica Lynn. Where is she? What have you done with her? With whom, my love? Insult me again, child, and I shall return you to your village in disgrace. You know very well whom. And of course, a quick reminder for those of us that forgot what happened in Black Panther 11, Monica lit. As I said, Lord, the Gudazai start packing. He's done. You know what I'm saying? T'Challa ain't even trying to have no conversation with her. I speak the truth on the matter. The woman's dead. And if she is dead, then it's you that have killed her. You who have betrayed me and dishonored yourself and your tribe. But master, I love you. Speak not to me of these things, girl. With the dawn, I return you to your father. You have denied me. Now I must deny you. And with that, T'Challa like, kick rocks, trick, you out of here. And she like, well, damn, okay, well, I guess I'm going back to my peoples. I guess I'm going back in disgrace, y'all. So, and she's rolling out. She on her sky cycle and she's flying around. And I like the artistic mingling of the rain with the tears. And there she goes. She's like, I done had enough. I don't even care no more. If I can't have T'Challa, I don't want to be here no more. Sky cycle on 3%. I don't care. And she just lets it crash. That's it. She done. She don't want to do nothing else. She know if she can't have T'Challa, she don't want to live. And who comes to rescue her from the rubble? Oh man, it's Chibe. This can't be good. This can't be good at all. He dragging her like a gunny sack. Uh-oh. Problems. So here we are with Monica Lynn. This is where she ended up when she got ejected in the jungle. But she's so used to being in the jungle and being with drama, she like, oh, a leopard walking by. Yeah, whatever. Good night. T'Challa, I can't stand you. That's that's where she at with it. Flash forward. Flash forward. There is Nakia. So instead of helping her, it looked like a Chibe kind of tortured her, huh? Hmm. Not good. Not good at all. And who finds her? Ooh. Now, obviously, it is Eric Killmonger who is responsible for what becomes Malice, aka Nakia. FYI, there are 3 women in the Marvel Universe who are referred to as Malice. Nakia is just one of them. Another is a mutant, and the other, of course, is Susan Richards when she's wilding out. Ha! Y'all didn't think a brother knew that. Surprise! Anyway, this issue right here, number 24 of the Priest run, is where we first get Nakia going full Malice. Also, in this issue, or in the previous issues, Killmonger and T'Challa have had a battle, and Killmonger has beaten T'Challa for the throne. A lot of people in Wakanda are objecting to it, but T'Challa realizes it's a long game. If you read it, you know what the game was about. Heart-shaped herb and so on and so forth. Now, out of nowhere, here she comes, jumping on a convalescing T'Challa. He ain't even recovered from his battle with Killmonger. But even in a Professor X state, he's still able to squab. Look at him go. And who that is? She got a blade gun. She's shooting blades at a guy in a wheelchair. That doesn't sound very heroic to me. They make their books out of vibranium? Their books are made of vibranium? I believe T'Challa's being very sarcastic. She's trying to hurt him, even though they talking real nice to each other. She says she's gonna keep on sinning. She sinned against you, and she's gonna keep on sinning against you, T'Challa, until you are hers and hers alone. But he like, you a child. He don't even care. He like, I ain't girl, I ain't got no time. She's still trying to kill him. But he ain't worried about her. Wow, his wheelchair got some velocity, don't it? Yeah, Killmonger rescued her from certain death, only to use her as this instrument we see before us now of murdering T'Challa. He like, I'm good. I'm out. Bye. See you later. I just went to an office. That was it. And he was done with her. But Nakia goes on to continue to be a thorn in his side. She also finds a herb that gives her power over men's wills. So not only is Malice a cold-blooded trained killer, she's also a seductress, a temptress. Okay. Why would we want this woman to be T'Challa's cinematic love interest? We just throwing ideas up against the wall and seeing what sticks. We wanted to do something different. So why are you guys being so hard on it? Because you don't even know if the original version of Nakia would have worked. You simply just said, okay, we're going to make her T'Challa's love interest and baby mama. I don't know. That sits weird with me. It don't sit like something that makes good horse sense. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. That is the story of Nakia. Okay. This is who Nakia is. Now, you know what I think will be a good redeeming storyline for what's going on in Wakanda for never, just like I've been saying, and a couple of other people have been saying it too. So it's not originally my idea. Thought process. Does this not make sense? The T'Challa who died was a Skrull. We got Secret Invasion coming up, so that's not a stretch. The T'Challa who died was a Skrull. And that Skrull had a baby with Nakia. So since we cherry picking and doing what we want to do, let's make Toussaint Hulkling. Half human, half Skrull, right? Yeah, make him Hulkling. And rather than Nakia being upset that she couldn't be in love with T'Challa, the realization that she didn't have a baby by T'Challa drives her over the edge, makes her crazy, and she becomes Malice. I don't even write for Marvel, and I make better story ideas. What do y'all think? What you think about the origin of Nakia? What do you think about us kind of explaining off that storyline so we can step into a decent story arc? Drop it in the comments. And as always, I'll be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.